Loyalty in a family is supposed to feel comforting, like a warm blanket on a cold night. But in mine, it often felt like walking barefoot on broken glass, painful, unpredictable, and a test of endurance at every step. Growing up, I was always the quiet one, the observer, the thinker, the child who blended into backgrounds while my older brother, Frank, effortlessly stole every spotlight. Frank was the golden child, the one teachers loved, relatives praised, and my parents bragged about like he hung the moon every evening. He was charismatic, loud in all the right ways, a natural showman. I was the opposite, reserved, hardworking, always pushing myself because nothing ever came easily to me. But no matter how hard I worked, Frank always found a way to stand in front of my accomplishments. The biggest theft didn't happen suddenly. It began with tiny moments that should have warned me long before things collapsed. I still remember being 14 and winning my first regional science fair. After weeks of late nights, burned fingers from a cheap soldering iron, and countless failed prototypes, I had finally built something worth celebrating. My parents walked in late, just as the principal handed me the award. My mother didn't even look at me. "Frank, did you win?" she asked with glowing pride. He shrugged, barely pointing in my direction. "No, it's her thing." My parents laughed. "Well, if she won, you must have helped her. She can't do that alone." Frank smirked and didn't correct them. And that was the first time I saw it, the ease with which he accepted credit that didn't belong to him. As I got older, I stopped expecting recognition at home, but I didn't stop building myself. Quietly, I studied, worked, saved, learned skills nobody knew I had. At 22, after years of grinding in silence, I launched a software product, my own productivity tool for freelancers. I built it alone in a tiny rented room with flickering bulbs and a laptop that overheated so badly I had to place ice packs under it. But I kept going. Within months, the product exploded online. Influencers reviewed it. Blogs featured it. Brands reached out. For once, success had my name on it and no one else. Then came the family dinner. I walked in and saw Frank in the center of the room, smiling proudly while everyone clapped him on the back. "Yeah," he said casually, "it took months to code that app, but you know me. I like a challenge." I froze. He was talking about my software. My chest tightened as my mother raised a glass and said, "To Frank, our brilliant son, we always knew you create something amazing." And he let them believe it. I finally found my voice. "Why are you taking credit for my work?" Silence. All eyes turned to me. Frank smirked. "Your work, please. You don't know anything about programming. Mom and Dad paid for my tech classes. Don't embarrass yourself." My dad stepped forward. "You're humiliating your brother. Apologize." I walked out that night shaking, hurt, and humiliated. My phone buzzed for hours, messages telling me to stop being jealous, to stop causing drama. But 2 weeks later, everything changed. A major tech company offered me a massive partnership deal that set the foundation for my career. I moved out, built my brand, met people who valued me. I grew without Frank, without my parents, without the constant dismissal I grew up with. Months later, when my name started appearing on international platforms, my parents called. "We saw the interviews. Why didn't you tell us?" my mother whispered. "Because you never listened." And Frank made sure of it. Then one night, Frank messaged me. "I need your help." He'd lost his job. His friends vanished. Everyone finally saw he wasn't the genius he pretended to be. I met him at a cafe. He looked defeated. "Why did you steal my success?" I asked quietly. He sighed. "Because I was scared. You were finally better than me." The truth was simple. Fragile. Pathetic. He grabbed my hand. Can't you help me now? I looked him in the eye and said calmly, you took credit for something you never built. Now live with the consequences you did. I walked away. Today I'm thriving. My company is booming. My voice is strong. My story is mine. And Frank, he watches my success from the distance he created. Because no matter how long someone stands in front of your light, eventually your brilliance burns through.